All right, if you just joined us, it's still Journalist Hangout. I still have Kadila Dende and BKO. Now, BKO, I'll still come back to you. One of the issues people complain, Nigerians, is the issue of hunger. Now, the farmers, your farmers, they are saying that if they have warned that if care is not taken, Nigeria may experience hunger crisis again. Now, for 2025, you're good at prediction. What do you foresee in the agricultural sector this 2025?
I've already said we should improve security. We need to address that. It's very important. See, agriculture still contributes the biggest chunk, accounts for the biggest chunk of our GDP. So we cannot, and it engages the majority of our people, provides employment for the majority of our people. We need to do something about agriculture. There is a lot that we can do. For so long, we didn't take agriculture seriously. Now we've reached that point. Government, the state and federal governments must work together. The lands belong to the states.
Yeah, exactly. The governors.
Governors are not doing enough in this area. Governors are not doing enough. People want to give contracts where they can build estates and make a lot of money by way of kickbacks. Let them focus on what the people really want. Agriculture, there must be that synergy between the federal and state governments to boost food production. Dry season farming, all year round farming of wheat.
All year round.
Look at what the Egyptians did when they saw that they didn't have sufficient water. Egypt was Africa's biggest rice producer. They then encouraged their farmers and they incentivized it for farmers to be producing wheat. Wheat doesn't need as much water as rice. There are crises with Ethiopia and all that. Today, Egypt is no longer Africa's biggest rice producer. But that's because they chose to move to something else. I know that Nigeria is a big wheat producer, but we can do a lot more. Look at the gap created by the war in Ukraine. Ukraine is a big wheat producer. Look at the gap created. We should have exploited it. And God has so blessed our country, and in terms of the volume of rainfall, we are much better than other countries of the world. But we do not know what we have. So government has to do its best to stimulate agri-production so that our people who have bountiful harvests and food prices can come down. If we don't do something about food prices, we are in trouble. We are in trouble, and already it's been predicted that 2025 will be tough. Because people can see that in terms of agri-production, we are not doing enough. So there's a need for massive cultivation of arable land. This will happen with the states and federal
collaboration.
Yes. Young people, let's encourage young people to take to farming, because our farming population is aging and they still use those archaic methods. Let's make agriculture
mechanized.
Let's make it attractive to young people. All of these young people who are school leavers, if they find something that will engage them, they will be happy. So they won't take to a life of criminality. So why can't we just set out, make agriculture more fascinating to these young people? Everybody is now a skit maker. Well, you can't blame them.
Exactly.
And there's a lot of poisonous content all over.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a pastor.
He had to bring that in.
I don't know what BK is talking about.
Let us engage the young.
All right, gentlemen.